I don't know, the story is gonna be a pretty long one, and I'm almost done crying. I'm not sure if I'm gonna bump into another basically super duper crime, right? Where I have to fucking cry. Such a big crime that we have to just put people together and weed them into whatever. It's gonna change the world, right? Some marriages and some loves supposed to change the world. And I think I found one. Found that diamond, I dug through freaking deepest shitholes ever. And it was pretty simple, really. But it's not simple of how it comes together, right? Shane and IJustine. It is not simple. Because one of Shane is interested in how technology ruins lives, and IJustine is interested in how it enriches lives. And they both have shitty lives now. That technology just cannot improve anymore, right? In the direction that it seems to be going. One of those things that really bothers me is the direction that YouTube is going in general. That's what really concerned me. And eventually, yeah, as I screamed PewDiePie is dead, I kind of realized, wow, that everything I just do is just getting more and more powerful. It's like he respects me. Because I respect myself. It's so fucking insane. I'll put 10 invitations for free. Whoever cares about this stuff, 10 free invitations. Those are very scarce because I'm not very, brave guy when it comes to interacting with other people, because people have demons. They don't believe that the world can change, and so the world still stays the same. It is, even though we kind of have rich lives and we have a lot of things that we can spare. That one thing that we cannot spare is understanding that knowledge isn't that dangerous for us. The only danger that we have is not knowing how to obtain knowledge, not having good teachers right now. It's the teachers who really take advantage of us and create really toxic environments for learning, which I grew up in. And I literally have to dismantle my entire class, dismantle, the structure of education, just to break through and get things done anymore. And I couldn't find that thing, what I can do, because YouTube is already, flourishing into some bullshit that I couldn't join in. I couldn't have fun with YouTube because I don't know where to start. I just have, this ideas, and very good ideas. And then they started escalating once I found the direction that I wanted to go. They started sparkling, let's say. And as I said, I ditched programming, and I'm constantly reminding people that, programming is kind of my passion. But sometimes you gotta ditch the passion, right? You gotta ditch the passion fruit. IJustine was always the passion fruit and annoying orange. And while Shane's passion in the past, very, very past, was to make fun of IJustine. Say, haha, let's let's find a video where she's dancing and just cue up a different song. Some weird stuff like that. And it's just stuck in my head and like, yeah, that's cool. And then I checked the compatibility of these people and what would happen if they come together and start exchanging ideas. And that's all that has to happen. It's like a very, very honest conversation between two people who are engaged very deeply in technology, but one of them fears, another one is like kind of stuck in a loop of revealing and unboxing new technologies and trying to understand what's going on, right? So it's like a very, very interesting couple that could be formed if we really try to push them together, but like really try to push them together into a diamond instead of just lighting up coal flames. Because Shane Dawson really loves lighting himself up on fire. It's so super easy for him to do, but this time is different. Selena Gomez is like, I'm cutting this wire that's happening right now because Shane Dawson has a lot of power to actually pull people into his life. And I think this Spirit Police, the Jake Paul brothers, Logan Paul and Alyssa Violet actually also contributed to that discomfort for Shane, that he shouldn't really feel at home, and that he shouldn't really feel like he can pull anyone into his home. And it just, every time you should remind yourself of the dad that you visited, right? You just went outside, let's visit this guy. It's like Nick Crumpton, oh, come here, right? You easy target. But now dad just sits there, Maybe Shane's dad is like so fat, so fat that he's just, I can't move, dude. You gotta come here and fucking greet me. Because it's literally that stupid fat cat that always wants, oh, come here, I'll just pull you in, I have a big heart. I have big fucking things. I have stuff, I'm waiting. It's just so stupid. Shane, for me, Shane was a character that was always just so fucking annoying. It feels like he's invaded everyone's privacy, everyone's dreams, everyone's nightmares. He created everyone's nightmares. I didn't dig too deep into that. I was interested in like this black-eyed children thing that sort of was sparked by him actually, and turned into a fucking nightmare for me. Living nightmare. Black-eyed children just fucking haunted the shit out of me, and it went pretty far too. It was a pretty big ass hole in there, and it turned into a different kind of story where black-eyed children became snipers. Just either spirits that don't really exist, but they want to tell their stories. And some people, would wander around at night as well, looking for something. I definitely had to experience that as well. And I had a friend, which I do in fact call a sniper now, which big ass sniper, let's see. She told a story as well. She had nightmares about forests and wandering around town to build some kind of map of the surrounding area. But like, it's such a weird thing to do, such a weird hobby, and she's just messed up person. I loved her the most out of all the, in terms of like, I have been with her the most, basically. I've been the closest. It's so easy to get close, but at the same time, she gave me so much fucking frustrating emotions that I had to, I didn't know what to do. It was really one of those conspiracies where I had to, instead of looking into the outside world, I had to look into uh, my friends. And I think Shane never actually questions his friendships, which is very, very tragic. I think IJustine also has the same problem. And it's almost like what is keeping them from being together is they cannot like let go of friends. They cannot Shane cannot let go of home, for example. It's like, come on, we're married. Just stop wasting time, right? I'm just waiting you to come home, right? Because I just needs to hope that, you know, I can just change my direction of what I'm doing in my YouTube career, and that Shane can actually get inspired to do something different than just conspiracy theories. Even though I like conspiracy theories and everything, uh, it is over. He can't find anything useful in conspiracy theories, I don't think. The only useful thing he can do is just teach people how to be YouTubers now, because it's such a fucking disaster in here. We literally don't know anymore how to start a YouTube channel. And again, in this current environment, I think a lot of celebrities would actually want to do that, like learn from these guys who have started from the very beginning. Oh shit. Well, I have to cry, so I'll have to pause the video. No, okay, it was just blowing my nose. Oh, I'm really sad, like, holy shit. It stings. But when making a video, I gotta be serious, right? I gotta find the points. So I think the best thing we can do, and I don't know if my little flower bloom is gonna get up there, right? Is this gonna get viral eventually? We're gonna fight for that. We're gonna fight that every video, every single word that I see actually matters. And I will bury this flower in here if that's the case. If they don't find it, it's their problem, really, that they cannot let go of friends. I let go of all my friends, and I feel very light because I put people in my mind and they just speak to me, right? Oh, I just play with them, right? It's like, okay, I call you Joker now, not Justine, because you're Joker, you joke yourself. You still love those iPhones, and Shane just made a joke about Apple products. Cool, right? But he made such a deep joke that it's gonna hurt so badly when he realizes that something is getting entangled here, right? Maybe there is an Adam and Eve story of like eating the poison apple after everything is like already eaten, really. It's like, maybe you shouldn't eat from that. It's like a poison apple tree. You can taste it. You know, someone ate an apple and just died in there. It's like, his name is Adam. Oh shit. Adam ruined everything. He ruined this apple. Yeah. Just don't eat it. You know, I think one thing that PewDiePie knows the best is that the poison apple meme from Oblivion is the beast, right? It's like, oh, take this apple. It's like, ugh. And you die. And what is that apple actually? I want to take time and think about it. What actually is one of those dangerous things that you can do with technology, for example? I don't want to be another trasher of Apple products, but I just really think they're too expensive and they so like literal all poison to people. You know, we make memes about it, but you really have to take it seriously at some point that it is poisonous. And a lot, just smartphones in general are poisonous. Technology in general is toxic. In fact, I have this mat, the grounding mat, the super important thing from Mr. Avocado himself, David Avocado, I think. Um, not from him, but just an idea that you have to ground that electricity that runs through you, and it's like it's probably harmed IJustine quite a bit. I wonder how she would feel like just touching it, because it feels so weird. It feels like I think I just I think I just found that's gonna keep me away from cancer, for example. It's like that's pretty useful, right? So that keeps my head light or whatever. Obviously, it depends on passions more than just another piece of technology, which is again another piece of the poison, is that technology cannot actually solve your problems, and more technology is not going to solve your problems. It does require passion, but it requires passion to actually own technology, all technology that you have, and you have to keep it, right? I was sort of forced into this because I'm poor, right? And when I buy a laptop, I really make sure that it's at least a good laptop, right? I don't get fucking tricked. And sometimes destiny tricks you, and you have to fall in love with someone that you didn't really plan to do. And this is not a touchscreen laptop, which is not something I thought I was gonna, like too much. But now it's like, but it's better specs, it's better gaming experience. I can do more things, and then I started doing more progress on my engine, so that's a good thing, because my engine really runs on some heavy duty shit. And I can't wait for ray tracing as well, and learn ray tracing, because I just want to unlearn what I just learned, literally. I literally want to make sure that ray tracing is a thing and I can actually enjoy it. Fuck, What is that thing? I want to learn that. PewDiePie teased me with that ray tracing. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Am I sleeping under a rock? Am I trying to do something stupid? And believe me, this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying, I dug through shit. I dug through so many insecurities of life, and I can't wait to teach of every single insecurity that I have. I will fucking laugh at people like crazy of how fucking stupid they are. They can laugh at me. They can laugh at me, but in my expense, no thanks. You can only laugh at me when I'm rich, right? Then you can laugh at me. Then I'm gonna be like, oh shit, you deserve something. But you can't play trick or treat with a poor person. You can't play with me, right? You can't play games with me. I'm a fucking serious guy. If you come up to me and say trick or treat, I'm gonna steal all your candy, fucking punch you in the face, probably steal your phone if you're that stupid, If I see that he's stupid, oh boy. And I'm gonna make you marry each other. So that's what happened. I steal your phones, I steal your candies, you still haven't had enough. So please hurry up. Alyssa Violet is going to be very violent if you do not marry each other. Jake Paul brothers. Yeah. It is Jake Paul brothers. Because Logan Paul is like, maybe I should kill my name now. It's supposed to be Jail Prime and Liberty Prime, by the way. Not Prime Brothers, right? That's the brothers that we're looking for. The Prime Brothers. The Jail Prime and Liberty Prime. Big ass robots. They're about to take over the world just to get two people to marry each other, right? oh, I'm gay. Fucking stop being gay. She doesn't. You have created so many nightmares that we just want that one little nightmare just to stick in there, you know? Fucking stop. Being gay actually means that you can, in fact, break your marriage very easily. It just breaks so easily. Just, you know, nobody's pregnant. No, nobody's in love or anything. Really, it's just someone who spent time with you. You can call him a friend. Maybe you never had a friend. That you would never actually be able to let go, and like everyone else, you fuck themselves, right? Because they come and go, and it's like, man, maybe you want to keep a friend. Maybe that's why he became gay, right? You can create the story like that, and maybe it's gonna stick, and maybe he's gonna become a nuke, and maybe he's gonna explode into his face and become biggest nightmare if he doesn't do faster of what he's supposed to do. And IJustine, I don't know. I don't watch her videos. They suck. I mean, why should I watch them when all she does is something I cannot even afford to dream about? Isn't that sad, IJustine? Something I cannot even afford to dream about. That's what you make videos about. It's not passion. Passion is something you can do. Passion is something you can do online now, guys. Thank you. Last, blessing from Vsauce. Do something online now, guys. If you have internet, I don't think you need much more technology. Get the fuck out of here, IJustine. You guys are definitely welcome here, because I'm inviting 10 people here, so and I'm kicking them out the moment I'm feeling uncomfortable, so get the fuck out of here.